Hi, my name is Nicole Amico Kane. I'm the Care Management Supervisor at Aging Wisdom, and I've been here about 4 years, but worked in the private care management industry for going on 11 years now. And when I think about Aging Life Care Month and reflect on my experience in this world, I am drawn back to one of my earliest clients. It's so interesting how you remember people so vividly, even with the passage of time. And she was an elderly lady. She was living in an independent living retirement community. And in some ways, she was a little frail, but had sort of created this world around her that worked and was really kind of all the right support she needed to be pretty functional and live semi-independently. And she had a daughter that lived out of state, and even though things were going reasonably well with her mom, she just wanted to make sure that there was someone checking in and putting some eyes on the situation to make sure that her mom had everything that she needed to live at her highest level, and then also giving her the reassurance that there was some boots on the ground to step in if things ever went wrong with her mom. And it was such a fun and interesting client to work with, because when I visited her, there didn't always need to be an agenda. Because she was doing fairly well, I really got to focus on the relationship building. And early in my career as a care manager, that was so refreshing, because coming from other social work jobs, there always was an agenda. There was always a task list of exactly what you had to accomplish in that visit, and it may not have always been in aligned with what the client wanted from you on that particular day, but it was what you were sort of forced to do. So as I visited this woman and we talked, I knew that she had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease about a year or so ago and was taking Parkinson's medications. And over the course of my visit, she began talking more and more about the fact that she didn't necessarily believe in the diagnosis. She was an educated woman and had done a lot of reading on the disease and the symptoms, and it didn't really match up for her. And even though she was taking these medications, they weren't really doing anything for her. In fact, they were making her feel kind of ill and kind of strange. And so this story began to get bigger and bigger as I spent time with her, and she became more comfortable with me, kind of confiding in me, until the point where I decided it was time to pay attention and do something about that. So I asked her if she'd be interested in getting a second opinion, and she was very much interested, and so that's what we did. We went to see a new neurologist who took a really comprehensive look at what was going on and saw her over the course of a few appointments and did some new diagnostics, and it turned out that she in fact did not have Parkinson's disease, and in fact had something else going on that was actually easily treatable. And this was just an amazing discovery for this woman. And I think what was most powerful for me was that as a care manager, you have the benefit of time and you have the benefit of relationship building, and just being able to sit there with your clients to hear their story and listen to them, and then to be able to do something about what's being said in a productive and powerful way. So I'll never forget her.